NewJeans recently released an, in my opinion, bold and brave live stream talking about their experiences working under Hybe, the legal dispute between Minhee Jin and Hybe, and how they've been feeling about it all. I wanted to do an update to see if their future has changed, and honestly, T, you can say whatever you want about the NewJeans girlies, but they do not play. I hope, above all else, the girls will be okay and will make good choices. Timestamps will be below, and as always, everything I say in this video is all alleged and with peace and love. Let's go! Okay, on the left is Hybe, on the right is NewJeans, and this is the energy in between. Hybe releasing of like a burden, emotional burden, like a problem that they created, like they are getting over that essentially. Especially when it comes to swords is like talking or like communication, so that could be like a contract or something. It's the releasing of a burden. NewJeans, and I'm kind of lumping Minhee Jin in with NewJeans because they are siding with that. Eight of Cups, walking away from something emotional, subconscious, need to. Sometimes we can also talk about loss. The energy in between is a Knight of Pentacles. Oh, it's going to favor Hybe. Ooh, money's going to favor Hybe. Well, I mean, like, they're a huge multinational corporation. NewJeans is, I think, going to lose a lot of money. A lot of money. Or also owe a lot of money, too. Handouts? The Hermit. Planning. That's complicated. I want clarification before I speak. Poverty. Money. This is planning. To be honest, I know this is going to sound kind of surprising. I did a reading on NewJeans recently, and in that reading, I saw that, things are still up in the air. So it's not, like, super clear if Hybe is going to get rid of them entirely, especially if you've been paying attention. They did, like a forbidden, like, live stream where they were just sort of talking about the company, which is usually unheard of in K-pop, but it's still unclear if they're going to get rid of NewJeans or not. Like, there aren't a lot of strong cards that would indicate they've gotten the boot. I kind of feel like they're going to owe Hybe, regardless of if they stay or go, they're going to owe Hybe some sort of money, or their contracts are going to be, like, crazy. But this is, like, favoring other groups. Other groups are going to be bolstered up, almost kind of like to... Because if you've also been paying attention to NewJeans' career, they make a lot of money and they're incredibly popular. Hybe is going to try to focus on other groups, maybe like Islet or Le Seraphim or some of their other girl groups, almost to like, I think the reason why they really, really are struggling with getting rid of NewJeans is because they know how profitable the girls are. They're not particularly worried or care that much about the girls as like humans, but they're really profitable, and we don't want to lose that like, that sort of like capital they have. Like, we don't want to lose the name of the group, the girls of the group, the face of the group, the aesthetic. I don't be surprised if Hybe starts to really favor of their artists and you start to see more money being put into other groups. This is the Hermit's like going in introspection. I think Hybe is doing, this is a lot focused more on Hybe, but Hybe is doing a lot of introspection, I think, about, and this is more to do with like how they're going to make more money, how they're also going to recover from this drama. NewJeans, I think they're doing a lot of planning too. It seems uncertain. If anything, it seems like the girls' energies are scattered. I don't think they're as... And I like NewJeans. Don't come for me. But it seems like they're really, like, their energy is really hazy. It's very scattered. It's very unclear. I don't think they're as uniform with one another as you would think. I don't think they're all on the same page. Despite, like, when you see them publicly, like, they're on a united front, I think there's some sort of, like, infighting. Or, like, disagreements among the members about, like, no, like, maybe we should, like, back down. Like, maybe we should, like, leave on our own. Like, there's just a lot of, like, uncertainty, which makes sense. They're very young. This is, like, a hard thing to battle. There's a lot of discussions. The Page of Pentacles, a lot to do with money, too, interestingly. I feel so strongly they're going to have to owe money. I don't know if we're going to know about this, but it's like if they have to, let's say Hybe is like, yes, we'll keep you. Because right now that's so uncertain. It's sort of like in the contract, it's like you owe us more money than you originally did now. So it's sort of like the more of the work they do is going to Hybe than it is their own paychecks or something like that. This is asking for help in an unlikely place. I think NewJeans might get help. People are going to not believe me, but I feel like Hybe is almost leaning towards keeping NewJeans rather than getting rid of them. The bigger problem is Minhee Jin right now. Hybe is less concerned about NewJeans. And they should, because I mean, they're young people, and they're like humans, but Hybe is mostly like, I feel so strongly that Hybe is like, Min Hee-jin is the enemy here. Like, Min Hee-jin is the reason why we're in this predicament, which is very true. But they're also like, they really want NewJeans, but like NewJeans will not let go of Min Hee-jin. And that's really kind of the tipping point of if NewJeans is going to stay or go under Hybe Industries. A loss, or like not winning, a lack of valor, the internet, not being connected to your higher self. Hybe's gonna lose something. Hybe's gonna lose a star. Ooh. Now that's juicy. Ace of Cups, emotions. The fans are not gonna like this. The Fool, like a naivety. Things moving quickly. This card talks about like a loss of some sort or losing something, especially when it comes to energy. And the star can literally talk about a star. This could also be like vulnerability of some sort. It could be that Hybe is going to lose NewJeans. Oddly enough, it seems like Hybe's going to lose NewJeans more so than Hybe is going to get rid of them. Maybe that's what it is. It has less to do with Hybe deciding if they're going to keep NewJeans or not, but more if NewJeans is going to stay or go. This can talk about fast-moving things. It can also talk about the internet, and the Fool in the reverse position is like being in over your head about something. Oh, okay. So with the live stream, the girls were kind of like alluding to the idea that they were going to, what's the word? Like if you don't do XYZ by this date, like something's gonna happen. Like threatening Hybe. I kind of feel like it's like we're gonna leave, we're gonna walk. I think that's where like the uncertainty among the members is like, are we really gonna like just ditch what we worked very hard for a long time to get, like our dreams essentially. The Ace of Cups is like the overflowing of emotions, but honestly no, I think like there's almost like despite this being a situation that would be highly emotional, there's like a void of emotion, almost like a suppression. It's like we can't cry right now on either side, like we can't feel our emotions. It seems like there's a lot of like Wands energy, which is anger, but it's also like action. The ending of something. That's so interesting. This is like defensiveness, the King of Swords in the reverse position. NewJeans is going to say more, that maybe they shouldn't. I'm not gonna, because honestly, I kind of thought their live stream was cool. I wish more K-pop idols would, take the reins of their life, but I think that we're going to hear more from NewJeans that like is quote unquote maybe unauthorized, or more of their honest opinions about what's going on. I wouldn't necessarily, I think it's cool because it's like authentic, but it's not advised for their careers. It also, I wouldn't say isn't necessarily, I think it could be worded better, if that makes sense. Just because it might come off as like harming their case more, or like unstable, or they're not going to get what they want from how they've framed what they've said. This is the ending of something and the starting of something new, or sometimes it's like the delay of it. Oddly, there's something going on behind the scenes that has put Hybe between a rock and a hard place, and I don't know what it is. It's almost like NewJeans is like developing the upper hand in this situation, and I think it's literally from them. Like they seem kind of like more cavalier about like leaving, and especially when you think about it, a lot of people are very confused with NewJeans and they're like, why are you siding with Min Hee-jin? Like your job is with Hybe, like what's going on? And they're very adamant about staying with Min Hee-jin. It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility that NewJeans is like, we quit, like you're not giving us what we want, like we're gonna walk, we're going with her, which is fascinating to me. Both are very defensive, both do not trust each other. Min Hee-jin's energy is not that strong in this reading that I picked up on, at least. This is going into the past or childhood, or like the need to. The Magician, not having what you need. The Ace of Swords, the upper hand, especially in thought or communication. Hybe, I feel like almost regrets NewJeans. I think they're gonna think twice about debuting like really young people into their group. I think that's part of, because like half of NewJeans was like, I think only like one person was like an actual adult when they debuted, and I think like Hybe is honestly kind of blaming their age on that, especially because when you're younger, you're more susceptible to manipulation, which a lot of people think is what Min Hee-jin is doing behind the scenes. The Magician is not having what you want. Neither party is getting what they want. It's oddly, NewJeans is developing the upper hand day by day. I don't know what that means, but it's sort of like with their words, with their emotions, with like the leverage that they have, with the lack of care that they have, whatever it is. Hybe recognizes that losing NewJeans is a really big loss. They recognize that. Despite I think people being like, oh, like NewJeans is just like one like K-pop group. Like NewJeans makes a ton of money, despite debuting like 2 years ago. Like they're one of like the biggest girl groups of the fourth generation. It's kind of like unprecedented how well they've done. If you've paid attention to their career, specifically the money of it, and specifically like the popularity of it. The Ace of Wands. energy, the Hanged Man, a need for a new perspective, manipulation. NewJeans, I don't know how to like say this. Like NewJeans, because this is like manipulation. This could be Minhee-jin, it could be the girls. I think they kind of operate as a unit. I feel like they have something on Hybe, or some sort of like something like fancy footwork, something hidden, something they're gonna like whip out. I think that's why we got the King of Swords in the reverse position earlier. It's almost like they're gonna say something that's like kind of like a big deal or a big scandal. The Ace of Wands, though, is the birth of something new, especially energetically. I think that has to do with other K-pop girl groups under Hybe. I think they're kind of being used as a distraction, almost like, no, look at our other groups that are very successful and very obedient. Like, stop paying attention to this mess over here. You're going to see, like, LE SSERAFIM and Islet doing big things. NewJeans is over here, though. Like, they have something. This is unhappiness. The Knight of Wands, charging towards something, but like a lack of energy, a lack of a celebration. This is going to be an issue that goes on for a long time. Let's say they come to like an agreement, like within a couple of weeks, it's still going on. There's so much money on the line, and I don't really know like a ton about like Korean like culture, but I feel like this was like a kind of a big deal, more so than would be in the United States. If you're like, I hate my boss, like whatever, people are like, yeah, like me too. It seems like culturally this is actually quite a big impact on the K-pop industry. This is like unhappiness though. I don't know if it means the girls I do think are quite unhappy, but like this is talking a lot more about like the business dealings between them. This is a lack of celebration. Hierophant, Hybe themselves, structures, rules, moving away from something, a lack of balance. I'm so certain that NewJeans is like threatening to walk away from Hybe, rather than Hybe being like, we're gonna like rip up your contract if you don't do what we want. They're like, fine, do it. That's what it feels like. But it's wavy with like NewJeans, because some of the members are like, I don't want to do that, and the other members are like, if we do that, we can leave and then work with Minhee-jin like freely and like do our like cute little thing. It's complicated though, because Hybe owns their name, and I'm sure like other things about them, which makes it really complicated. But like I feel like NewJeans is really, especially as this case goes on and on, are like really displeased with Hybe, how they've handled it, how they've been treated. Especially if you watch the live stream, there's a lot of that going on. There's like a poor communication, and I think the girls, like as people, their personalities were just sort of ill-suited almost for the K-pop industry, and how to sort of like just like sit down and shut up and like dance, essentially, like don't question what we tell you to do. And they're like, we're gonna question what you tell us to do. This has stressed out everybody at Hybe. Every idol, every person back like behind the scenes, like everybody's incredibly stressed. I think this is affecting because K-pop, despite being quite lucrative, is also quite expensive, so it's kind of precarious with like the books and stuff like that. Hybe doesn't know what to do. I think this is very unprecedented in K-pop. It's not something you see every day. They don't know what to do. It's tough. They don't want to let go of NewJeans, but they're also like, these girls kind of a liability, like low-key. Also, they're like, we do not trust Minhee-jin. We don't want her to work with us under like these capacities. The Ace of Pentacles is the start of something new, especially physical. That could be them starting a new group. And like we're just starting over. This is anguish though. I would say the NewJeans girls kind of badass, like honestly, and they're kind of like, fine, we'll walk, but that doesn't mean it's easy. I think they still feel a lot of like emotions about it, because this is something they've worked for a long time for. It's also scary to leave such a big company and to be like, we'll just start with like a brand new no money company. Everybody is stressed out by the situation behind the scenes. What's gonna be the outcome? Like will NewJeans walk from Hybe? The future seems, before I say anything, let me, honestly, what is the outcome? Judgment, Queen of Cups, is that Minhee-jin? Petty things, walking away. Judgment. I think Hybe will be the one to announce whatever happens. NewJeans, strongly, I can't say 100% for certain, because it seems like it's wavy right now, only because it seems like some of the members are like, no, I don't want to do this. Some of the members are like, let's do this. NewJeans is very strongly considering walking away from Hybe. I think that might have been what their like whole like thing was about, like on like the 25th or whatever the date was. They might file like an injunction or whatever to like cut their contract. I don't know. And like dip from the company. The Queen of Cups. This feels like Minhee-jin, honestly. I think, because like the Queen of Cups has like such a unique cup. I think this is NewJeans, and Minhee-jin is looking like, I have like gems. like the girls are like absolute gems, like what we can create together. I feel like she doesn't care as much about the girls as they think she does. I think she's more emotionally attached to what they create and do rather than them as people. I don't know if the NewJeans girls know that or not. I don't think I would know that at like 18, but like Minhee Jin is largely more attracted to how the girls look, like the sound they make, and sort of like how they perform as workers rather than what their well-being is as people. It's in the upright position though, so Minhee Jin still, like I said in the last reading, I think she thinks she's getting what she wants. And what she wants largely is acclaim and money. But she's more emotionally attached to what they create than the girls. Abrupt change. Girly Bob. Something's gonna happen in NewJeans. The tower is like sudden change, upheaval. I really feel like they're going to say they're leaving or walking, and there's like whispers of that. They're gonna threaten it. Hybe doesn't know if they're going to cut NewJeans off or not. I don't know if they know if NewJeans is going to walk away from them or not, but Hybe is uncertain at this time. It could, like, the news could come out that Hybe is like, yeah, you're kicked out, but like, it's odd because it seems more like NewJeans is like, huh? Especially, you have to really think about how much NewJeans, like their potential especially, they've only been in the industry for 2 years, they have huge potential. Hybe sees that and knows that, but they're also like, these girlies are kind of like on one. A lot of contemplation. I would not be shocked if NewJeans just dips. Good for them, honestly. Strong, empowered women.